Hey guys, my name is Fabe and welcome back to episode 199 on the TimeShot server, which is probably gonna be the last episode of season 1, which has been going on for 2.5 years roughly. And last episode we looked at all the things that I built in that time, and today I want to actually look at what other people built on the server on that time. Since we have, 13, 14 members now, I can't really spend more than 1 or 2 minutes per member. So there's going to be a lot of cutting. I'm going to cut out all the traveling time, and I'm going to try to show you guys most of the things. So let's go alphabetically for the members that are still on the servers first, and then we'll see how much time we have left. And the first one, alphabetically, is actually Dave. And I mean, the most prominent thing that Dave built here on the server is definitely around spawn. He refurbished this whole area. He made the whole leaf design, the whole overgrown look. He designed the pathways back here too. And he also designed the big kind of skyscraper, not really, but almost skyscraper in the back there, the white one, which looks really, really cool and modern. So Dave is kind of an interesting character. He's not one of the most active members. He was quite busy with uni, and I can imagine that he had quite a bit of trouble with motivation. But when he was motivated, he created amazing stuff in an incredibly short amount of time. Like, he built this thing from one day to the next. He redid completely Spawn one day from the next. And he also built this incredible mob farm. And actually, this is not even the first one he built. He built 2 that look pretty much exactly the same. The second one, however, he built over ocean. So it's even more efficient. And as far as I remember, he also built this thing like within a day or 2. So yeah, if this guy has the motivation at the time, he can do some incredible stuff, and he's a great builder. I hope we'll see him again in the second season of TimeShot, and hope he will be able to create a lot more awesome stuff like this. I can't wait to see that. Next up is Edson, and you guys know that I'm really, really happy to have Edson on the server. He is one of the most active players we have, which is amazing given how little time he has and how much stuff he has going on all the time. And this base, like when he first started it, it was this huge project, and I didn't expect him to finish it, but look at this. He finished it all up. He must be one of the only people on the server who actually completely finished their base, and it turned out pretty great. He almost exclusively used acacia, and the crazy thing is, most of this base was desert before he came here. So the first thing he did was remove a whole layer of sand and cover it all in dirt and let grass grow over it, which is an insane project. Edson is an insane guy, but he did good. Look at that. He filled it all in, and he bone mealed everything. He planted all these trees. Like, this is commitment. This is what I mean when I say the environment matters just as much as the building. If you just put all these buildings here and leave the rest empty, this would look, well, it wouldn't look bad, but it would look pretty boring. But with all the grass and the trees going on and the pathways, this whole thing really comes together as one big base. And is this the biggest base on the server? Well, definitely the biggest finished base, that's for sure. But it might also be one of the biggest. I know Wins is also huge, but she only got like halfway done in time. So this might be the biggest base on the server. I might be wrong about that though. Wow, that looks pretty cool for a portal, doesn't it? I like it. But yeah, Inasia has been working like crazy to get her base done in time. I'm pretty sure she didn't record a lot of it, but all these gardens around here that she built, it's pretty insane. Like, I think, how many are those? Like, at least 8, 1, 2, yeah, I think 8 different gardens on the outsides that are all having a different theme, and then the central part. She really used the new glass panes really well. It looks awesome like that with the lamps in here. But yeah, Inasia is definitely one of the most creative builders I have seen here on the server. Look at this shape of this thing. Wait, what are they called? Vigo and... Oh, Sir Rusty Johnson Esquire. We had a similar guy. So, yeah, especially from the outside, you can on the overview map. If you guys haven't seen that, I don't know where the link is, but there has been overview maps of the past world downloads, and I can't wait to see the overview map for the next world download. And if you check it out, make sure to check out Inasia's base. I'm sure it will look amazing from above because it is so nice and symmetrical. She has pets too. Someday. And Chimori. Oh, okay. I get that. Yeah, really cool. And if you guys remember, we helped her dig out this whole... Oh, I don't want to go all the way down. Is there a way where I can... Well, you can see it pretty much here. She actually designed the walls of that giant pit pretty well. I like it. I'm sure she had more plans for that, but the time was cut short. But what she did, amazing. I can't wait to see what she's up to in the next season of the server. I'm sure it's gonna be really awesome. Can we get up there? I watched her video recently, and I think she ender pearled right up there somehow. Let's see if I can do it. Boop. Oh no! Ooh, I'm almost dead! Well, we're up here at least. Yeah, look at that. That's insane. Man. It feels like she just joined yesterday and she did all this. But I know it's already been quite a while since she joined the server now. Time flies. Huck Sweetfields. He also built those. Well, he started building those really early on. And for some reason, they got redone a couple of times. But yeah, I don't think Huck ever really moved away from spawn. At least not that I know of. This is his main house, and he built a couple of things around. What is this? Is this a sign? Ooh, a map of Huck's base. Why is there this line? Where is that line? Is it like up, or maybe it just never get updated? Maybe this line is gone now. But yeah, he built this house. He built this. What is this? A chicken coop? Sorta. I think that's what it's supposed to be. A really big one. And I don't even know if he built this or if someone pranked him to build this. I think he built another barn and then someone came along and built it all colorful. I don't know. Maybe he was involved in that. Then he has his basement here. And a couple more small things here. Oh, his campfire is gone. He had a really cool armor stand campfire trick here. Oh, and he was also working on the racetrack that... Did it ever get used? I don't know if it ever got used. It was supposed to be a horse racetrack around Chicken Island. I'm not quite sure about that. But yeah, other than that, I think lately he was mainly working on the Huck's fried chicken thingy. I don't know exactly what was up with that, but I'm pretty sure that's where most of his time went. But he also got really busy lately, so that's why I haven't seen a whole lot from him in the last couple of weeks. It's been ages since I've been here. That is Jake's base. What is this? Donation hall? Wow. I never saw this. Like, I always thought that Jake kind of has given up on building on TimeShot, but by the looks of it, he tried to polish his place up quite a bit. Lots of trees, he bone mealed everything, which gives it a really nice feel. What's that? That looks pretty awesome. To the land... I can't read that. That's not a language I can read. Chances are that this is something that Inasia built, though. Let's see. Where's Jake's one and only house? There it is. Still hasn't a roof. If you remember, you probably don't. This is actually something that I worked with Jake on just a little bit. We had this one episode going. The episode where we came up with the whole JFC stuff, by the way. Jay-it. I don't have the texture pack. What's this supposed to be? The Jake Forge TM, where he makes his scrub armor? Possibly. Well, he did a bit of work. Not bad. Turned out a lot better than last time I saw it. It's a lot more populated. The trees alone do a lot of that stuff again. I remember that he had some sort of an underground thing back there. The thing is, when he first joined the server, he started building this huge cylinder up in the air, and he never did anything with that. Flower Tendo. He never did anything with that, and eventually he had to get rid of it and change his plan completely with what he was doing. But yeah, it turned out a lot better than I anticipated. Wow, that's new. Man, Code did some more work. Look at that. The Age of Codewing 2. So he started. Oh my god, look at this castle. I saw him like tweeting about that a little bit, but I have not seen it in person. Wow. Yeah, Code started this project by using Age of Empires 2 as kind of like a template for an inspiration for some of his builds. Like, this is supposed to be the town center. And there's a couple other stables and whatever that is. So this is what he took as inspiration, but I think he went beyond that now. I think this mill is also inspired by Age of Empires, but some other buildings are not anymore. I think, wait, what was this supposed to be? There's a monastery somewhere too. I don't even know. He did a lot of work that I did not see. Even. I thought I watched all of Code's videos. I can't believe that I missed so much. How did that happen to me? But he has a lot of buildings. It turned out to be a really, really cool project. Code was never really into building, but when I see this, I can really, really see that he made a lot of progress by building this base. I mean, I've been playing with Code for a very, very long time, and he always tried to build. That sounds like he never succeeded. No, he never was really into building, but he always gave it his best, and his best got a lot better. Now, I mean, look at all these buildings. He added color, he added different structures, they add depth to the walls. He really, really learned a lot, I'm pretty sure. Wow, this looks really cool, actually. Man, look at that. And even some interior designs here. Oh my god, Code! I'm impressed. Let's see if we can make our way up to this castle, because I have not seen what is inside of it, or if there's anything inside of it. He has a nice pathway going up. Maybe we can get a nice view over his whole little village here too from up there. Man, this pathway alone, not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, this is the entrance. Let's maybe take a look here. Wow, this has gotten really, really big. That's what she said. I mean, what? No, it looks really, really awesome. Why is there ice here? And why is some of this ice melting? I don't know if that's planned or not. Oh, maybe, I don't know if it is planned or not. Maybe the melting or the ice wasn't on purpose because it must have been on purpose. Wow. But the melting, yeah, I don't think the melting was on purpose. What is this? A custom tree? By Code? That I can live to see him build a custom tree is amazing. And it looks really, really awesome. I mean, look at it. It's ginormous. Wow. That reminds me a lot of Wynn's and Desi's tower, Lost Tower? I don't know. I don't remember what they called it. But they also had like a giant tower with a tree in the middle. Only the difference is that their tree wasn't custom. It was just a big oak tree. Yeah, look at that. Really, really cool. Nice job, Code. Well done. This is Mara's little base. I don't think she did a lot here. She built her spawn house. And honestly, I don't really know where else she built things. There's a house back there, so let's check that out. Yeah, I don't quite know where else she worked on, but it looks like this is a place. Oh yeah, look at all these farms. Look at all these horses. Wow, Mara going to town, breeding horses like a bouse. There's a nice lava fall in the back. This is a nice looking house. Yeah, she must have built quite a bit here apparently. I never knew. She has this awesome looking banner. Like, do you see that penguin banner? Reminds me a lot of the Super Mario 64 penguin. Oh, she has a map here of the little house. Okay, this is the portal here. We just walked this past the farms. And she has a couple more paths in the back of the house, apparently. Oh man, this armor just scared me here. I thought there was someone. Really, really cool interior design. Look at the spices. That's amazing. Wow. Fruit, veggies, fridge. Oh man, that is awesome. That is an amazing looking kitchen. I wish I could do interior designs like that. Little enchanting basement, some tools, and some more storage. Wow, that's really, really cool. I never saw that. Let's see, is there anything else back here? Maybe she just planned on building more. I don't know if she got around to do it. There's some, is that a mine? What is this? Mara's donor mine. Oh, nice. And is that it? I thought, oh, down there is more. Oh, some more farms. Wow, okay. Very, very cool. Can't wait to see what she's up to in the next season. It's gonna be really, really... I can't wait for the next season, honestly, guys. There are so many people that are gonna create so much awesome stuff that I'm really, really excited about. I guess we mostly know MK's base, since she's our neighbor and we've visited quite often in the past, but let's see what the last version of the base was. I saw this little dragon up there. I'm not sure if I showed it off, but it looks fairly epic on that mountain, I gotta say. The ship looks also really, really nice, especially from right here when you're a little bit further away. Really, really cool. Adds a lot to the atmosphere. She built a little bit of a garden in front of there. We saw that from the halfway loaded ironstone tower quite a bit. And this is the mountain that she built first, so I don't think she did a lot of work here. Although I don't remember this floor pattern. Maybe it is new. I don't know. Oh, yeah, this bar back there. I think this is where when Edson and I were here and invited her dog for the dog space program that we were working on. Unfortunately, we ran out of budget, so we have to wait until we can apply for a bigger budget next time, so we can actually send the first dog to space. Wouldn't that be nice? I think it would be a good idea. I like how it looks at nighttime even. Anyways, next up on the list is Poet's Base, which should be right down here, and there it is already. I mean, we've seen Poet's Base also quite a lot, but he recently finished a lot more of his little buildings around here. This, for example, I don't remember this being done. And this house, I don't think yeah. Interior-wise, he ran out of time. It's just it. The world reset came sooner than anticipated, so he wasn't able to fill this whole place in with houses. However, it still looks really, really awesome. I don't think he planted any additional trees, but the ones that already were here look really nice. And he also, what he did work on a lot is his donation hall, and this is something... Hello, Rain. How are you today? His donation hall is something that he really, really worked a lot on ever since he started. I remember him digging out this huge space 2 years ago. And ever since then, he's just been trying to get it all done. Wait, let me check his... I think he cleaned it up too a little bit here. I think there was a lot more stuff. There was a fountain at one point in here. There was a lot of different things in this courtyard of his little castle thing. It changed quite a bit over the years. Oh, look at that, Poet. You got a spawnable space down here. Not good. What are your visitors supposed to do when they run into one of these zombies? But yeah, his donation hall, he set a huge standard for that. Turn the lights on. It's ginormous. I mean, this is all not necessary. I mean, he has the rooms to the left and to the right of this bridge, but no. He dug like 20 blocks deeper even, just to give it this epic feel, and he arched it all in. Really, really intricate wall designs here. He put so much work into that. And I think he started working on something back here where he was also doing a lot of digging. I don't know if he finished that. It looks fairly cool. It actually looks really cool. I don't like the pink glass, though. Not gonna lie. Not like the pink glass, but the design he chose looks actually pretty epic. Look at that. That is very interesting. I have not seen something like this. Very cool. And I guess that's the way down. I'm not going to go down there right now. But you guys get the idea. Can't wait to see what Poet's up to. I said that a lot. I said that pretty much for every single member. And I am excited to see what all these people are doing for the next season. It's going to be really, really cool in any case. Podsy, our newest member, is next on the list. And as far as I know, she mainly built her spawn house, which really fits in very, very well, to the point that you almost don't notice it. I mean, this was Huck's spawning space before. Oh, there's her inventory. And there's her ender chest inventory. I didn't do that. I suck at this. Anyways, oh my god! Look at this! I never knew she had this treasure buried here. Look at all these diamonds. It's probably more than I ever had on TimeShot. Oh, that's pretty insane. And what's that? Secret chest of secrets? Nope, nothing too special in here. Little bedroom. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. This staircase is a little bit weird, but I guess she had to work with the space she had at her disposal here. The other thing that she built is this little bar here. Wait, what's it called? Soup and juice bar. Podsy's Down Under, which is why she built it underground, obviously. Would have been cool if she would build everything upside down. That would have been oh man, look at that. Wow, you can sit here and I get like the nature feel underwater. Man, that's pretty epic. I didn't know that she built this. I was here once before, I believe. Free drinks and soup. Potion of leaping. Potion of strength. What else do we have here? Potions of swiftness. I will take one of those gladly. Oh, you can press the buttons. Is that how it works? Boop. Totally is. Really cool. What a redstone genius. And then she has all the ingredients. Oh man, what's that? Night vision. Man, that's pretty awesome. Look at all these potions that she has going here. I never knew. I would have come here more often. Haha. Very nice. This is Tortoma's little island. He's almost our neighbor here, and when he first built this, I was really, really impressed. This turtle shell looks really, really epic, I thought, and it makes for a really cozy little home. So that's really cool. What is that? Arr! We have your pants! We stole Tortoma's pants? I don't remember that. It's been a while. Oh, he has his own sign farm too? Which is better, turtle or tortoise? Huck is punching me. Oh man, I made it to 3 high. I so cool. Sign farm 2.0. I like turtles. Fultron visited. More signs. Chubby turtle, you're so cool. Chubby turtle, why you drool? PBS, not a cult. So yeah, I was really, really impressed by what he did here. But this was only like his little starter island. He completely moved to a different place and built this ridiculous thing. I mean, look at that. That's almost as big as a battle boob. Not quite, but you get the idea. Diamond blocks and the walls. This guy has money. Emerald blocks too. Yeah, he built this little island here. Hello, ender pearls. I'd like to have some of you. He built this big island in the middle of the ocean, which is pretty awesome. Can we get on top there? Let's try this out. Oop, where did I land? Inside? Oh, there's holes in there. I see. Yeah, he did quite... I missed, didn't I? Oh, I'm gonna be at the bottom of the ocean. Boop. Oh, crap. Ah, that was almost the right timing, but I was teleported first to the... Oh, wow, there was a lot of lag damage there. Alright, one more time. Let me try and get up there somehow. Maybe if I go on top of the dome. Ooh, I made it! Kazekishi, Mara, Starlet. Who are those? Dave? Kaze? JC? That's a lot of different people that he has here. I don't know what... Maybe it's his donations? I don't know, maybe. Klungar? That's his brother, I'm pretty sure. I met him at PAX East. Gemma Girl. So yeah, Tortoma definitely did a lot of work. And I think he has already some plans for the next season that I'm not going to talk about. We'll see in time. And of course, we all know April's mansion right near spawn with the glorious addition of these two dinosaurs, courtesy of Poet and me, and there might have been someone else. Was there someone else helping out? I don't remember now. Anyways, those were actually a prank for April because April hates dinosaurs. I don't know why she decided to keep them, but maybe she thought it was a good idea to keep these dinosaur statues in front of her mansion. She has a sheep farm back there. I think she has a tree farm around back. For the longest time, this was just like the border of dirt, and she never filled it in. But she finished it, which is good. I honestly don't know if she ever moved out of spawn. I know that she built this mansion and the community stable. It's really, really early on. Look at this Get Lost tower. Wow. She built it really, really early on. And I don't really know what she's been working on more recently. I don't know if she had another project going. If she did, I definitely didn't know about it. And last but not least, of course, there's Wynn's giant medieval castle / town build that is just insane. Like, the plans she had for this thing, insane. It's just crazy. And I think she was a little bit upset that the reset came so soon because she could not finish. I don't think she could even finish the wall around the town in time, unfortunately. But nonetheless, this is probably one of the most epic builds on the server. I mean, it's the sheer scale of it, as I said, insane. And the detail of the wall, the towers, I mean, just imagine how much repetitive building that is. I think she streamed it a lot, but even so, this is a lot of boring work. That's what I'm going with. That takes a lot of dedication, and yeah, I'm just really impressed with this build. And when I saw her first starting this build, I was really a little bit jealous because I was building underground, doing all this digging, and when I saw that, I really got motivated to have an overground build, and also wanted to build a city again. I did build somewhat a similar style of city on my old server, and I have 100 episodes of that. If you haven't seen it, there's a cinematic Survival Inc. episode 100, just saying. And after I built that city, I got really burned out on building houses. So I decided to go for an underground base on TimeShot. But now, I might go city style again. I kind of feel inspired again, especially after seeing Wynn's build. And this castle looks also really, really epic. I know that she got some inspiration from, I think, some YouTube tutorials for medieval building, but what she did with this place took so much dedication, and I bet she might have started to take inspiration from. Look at this. Holy crap, that's epic. She might have, is there a secret here? Oh, that would be so cool. No. She might have started to take inspiration from these tutorials, but I'm sure while building this, she put her own spin on all these things and built a couple of these buildings completely on her own, which is really, really cool. Man, I love this place so much. I think we have a little bit of time left, so let's talk about the work of some members that unfortunately left TimeShot. This is one example only. Well, Liam started it. The battle, which wasn't a battle boop at the time, which was Liam's boop at the time. And Code took over this project and built this awesome battle boop here. We had so much fun in this one. So yeah, I really, really loved it. And I helped them out building this dome shape here. When we redid it, we completely took down Liam's boop and built an actual dome out of that, which was quite a bit of work, but I think it was quite fun. And especially since we kind of included it in the JFC storyline, I think everything came together really, really nicely. And as I said, I had a lot of fun in this battle boop PvPing with the others, so I'm really, really happy this ended up how it did. Over there, we have Holdfast's old mountain base that got taken over by Edson and PBS, and they made it their main headquarters. There was a giant mob farm above, I think. They got rid of that too. We got over here, which I also think turned out really, really nicely. Fultron space with some crop fields, and behind there, Beerys' base. And man, he did a lot of work. He basically built a whole different little spawn village near spawn. Really, really cool. Edson, of course, built the whole village, I think, down there. And the giant mansion that, honestly, it's pretty ugly, I'm not gonna lie. Objectively, look at this tower. I mean, what's going on there? That's a lighting glitch, but yeah, look at this roof. It doesn't fit at all. Anyways, that's the project that Nia and Misconduct, two girls who on Minecraft, started when the server first started. I mean, those were our original members. This has been there for so long that I don't even remember. Well, I think it was already here when I joined the server. So yeah, this is really, really old. And I think... Oh no, one more thing, of course, we can't forget about... Can we see it from here? I think we can. Yeah, back there, it's loading in. Zacian's Pyramid. Man, this was also a nice big project. We did some stick fighting on top. I raged at Poet quite a bit there. I don't remember what episode it was, but I remember being a little bit upset about losing some of my items. But yeah, Zacian's Pyramid is also right here. There's also Series Base, which is a little bit further outside, and I don't think it has a nether portal anymore. Or I don't know if it even ever had a nether portal, so I'm not gonna travel there right now. And there's probably a couple of other things. I know that Cav started building a base somewhere on the outskirts of the map, and probably a couple of other people too. But yeah, you know what? I think this will conclude my final tour of Season 1 of TimeShot. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave it a like. Make sure to go to the description and check out all these awesome people that built all this throughout the last 2.5 years. And make sure to check them all out in Season 2 to see what they're up to then. It's gonna be really, really cool. I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. So that's it for me for Season 1. I will see you all again in the next one. Until then, have a nice day. And seriously, guys, don't be daft. Play some Minecraft.